כנס רגע ליוטיוב, תראה אם יש שידור חי מיורומיקס.
אבי, מה קורה? איפה הבנות? יש לנו מקום חזרה בו.
באות.
עושה פיצות.
תעשה תקשיב, את הקישור הזה, תוסיף פה קבוצה.
כן.
בלייב מה... כן.
אחד לא נסע.
הכל טוב.
גל! מה המצב? כוכבת. אתה לא רוצה לעשות לייב?
אני בלייב. מה ביקשתי ממך? שפשוט תשים את הקישור.
חשבתי זה שלהם. יואי, מלא.
מה פתחת? תראה לי רגע.
טוב, בוא נתוסף, תתחיל.
אין פה יותר מדי מה כרגע, אולי יותר מאוחר.
סתם לרחרח. אהבתי לרחרח.
אני צריך שתשים את הקישור. רגע, שחר בואי רגע. שחר, בואי רגע. פתחתי לייב מהיוטיוב.
מה מצב? כתב? מה קורה?
גם באינסטגרם וגם בקבוצות וגם בפייסבוק.
לעשות חיים, אה? לא, דווקא היא הייתה בעיתונאים. ביורוויליג'. זוכר כבר.
העלית?
לא, שלחתי.
בקבוצה?
30,000 צפיות בסרטונים על סנדרה ללינק.
ממש... יש משהו.
תצטט אותו, לא עברת כלום, אבל זה לא תחילה.
מה? כן, נשמע. נראה את זה. רק ראית אותם כבר נהיה לך?
חם לי רצח.
לא, היום חם.
היי, את מעלה את זה?
אני מעלה.
בבקשה זריז.
לך?
יכול להחזיק את זה רגע? כמה שיותר יציב.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to start in 1 minute. Please take your seats. Thank you so much.
רגע. הוא בלייב.
בוואטסאפ. כשזה יתחיל באינסטגרם. אני לא יודעת אם עשיתי את זה בכלל, אני שלא צריך לפעול שבכלל, כי זה כבר התחיל להידרדר מאז. אז יהיו לי?
לא, היא מטפלת באינסטגרם.
בפייסבוק. זה בפייסבוק.
זה, לא, זה מי.
Should we start? Are we all ready? Are we set to go? Let's get a round of applause just for the beginning of this beautiful day. Yes! Hey, enthusiasm. I like it. Good morning. Good late morning, everyone. And welcome to this beautiful place. I hope you got a chance to wash your eyes to all the green and the trees and everything that we prepared for you. As you can see, we decided to do something different and hold a press conference here with the support and vision of Keren Kayemet Israel Jewish National Fund here in the Eurovision Hill at the Ben Shemen Forest. This will give you more time to enjoy our beautiful country and its landscapes and cherish this moment. So please suck it all in. This is the Israeli nature and landscape. We'll get to it later this morning. I would like to invite, just before we begin, Ms. Karine Bolton, Director, yes, applause please, Director of International Relations from Kakal, to give her welcoming remarks. Karine.
Hi, good morning to everyone. I would also like to mention that Dr. Frank Dieter Freiling, Chairman of the Song Contest Reference Group, is here today, and Mr. Ronnie Vinogov, thank you, Division Director of Resource Development and External Affairs. Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome you here today to the Ben Shemen Forest Plant Tree Center and now Eurovision Hill. This forest is one of the largest urban forests in Israel, and it's visited annually by millions of people. Keren Kayemet Israel began in 1901 in hopes of creating a Jewish homeland. KKL-JNF has had many roles over the years, but the heart of the organization is planting trees. When the state of Israel began, the new immigrants found the land barren and degraded, desertified by conquering armies over the centuries. In Judaism, the tree has special significance. It is the symbol of hope for future generations. When you plant a tree, you must wait years to see the benefits it will bestow. Its shade, its fruit, its deep roots. Hence, your children are the ones who will most benefit from your efforts. In the 1950s, there was a massive tree planting effort here, not seen anywhere else in the world in those days. So much so that Israel began to have forests. With this, KKL-JNF became the caretaker of these woods and today operates as the Forest Service of Israel. And with this miracle, we share our knowledge with over 55 countries around the world. Today, we all know the importance of trees for biodiversity, resilience to climate change, soil health, watershed management, cooling effects, and yes, to the health and well-being of people. We need trees. They truly are our lifeline. They are truly our tree of life. All of you have assembled here from around Europe as a shining example of cooperation, tolerance, and peace. Your talent forever to be remembered by future generations. Your music is like a seed of hope being planted for tomorrow. After the press conference, before we plant the trees, I will read the planter's prayer, but I'm also asking all of you to take a moment and think about what this planting means here in the Holy Land, what it means for you. What is the prayer that you will say in your heart as you touch the soil? KKL-JNF has taken the charge to lead Israel in the fight against climate change. I am asking all of you, with your great influence, to help us. Please share this tree planting with your followers. Encourage everyone to plant a tree with their hopes for the future. KKL-JNF offices around the world stand at service to help everyone make this a reality. Let your music sew us together like the breeze among the leaves. Thank you for being here, and good luck to you all.
Thank you, Ms. Bolton. And now I would like to invite Dr. Frank-Dieter Freiling, Chairman of the Eurovision Song Contest Reference Group. Please.
Hello everyone, hard to follow such a poetic start for the day, but I just want to welcome you to the Eurovision family. I can assure you that Liverpool is ready for you. The road is leading now straight from here with a few detours on to Liverpool and the opening Sunday show and then the final week. And this is your moment, this is your time, and this is your experiences here, so make the best out of it. There's only one who can win. But I think the ride will be worth it for all of you. So welcome to be here, and we look forward to see you in Liverpool and give your best. It's going to be hopefully every second European watching you during that final week, and we will all applaud you. So this is your moment. Take care of it. Welcome and good luck for the next weeks to come.
Thank you, Chairman Frank. Such an honor to have you here again with us, and all of you as well. And now, I would like to present the artists from all over Europe who are here with us today. So please go whoop whoop and raise your hand when your name is called. From Albania, Albina, yes, start the clapping. Albina and Familia. Tual and Turan X from Azerbaijan, yeah, the twins. Letri from Croatia. Vesna from Czechia. Yeah. Riley from Denmark. Alika from Estonia. Iru from Georgia. From Ireland, Wild Youth. Sudden Lights from Latvia. From Lithuania, Monica Lintikit. From Malta, The Busker. From Poland, Blanka. Picket Jacks from San Marino. Luke Black from Serbia. From Slovenia, Joker Out. From Spain, Blanca Paloma. From Ukraine, Tvolchi. Yeah. And now, friends, we're going to start the press conference. And before we get all the journalists a chance to ask you questions, I would like to go one by one. And being inspired by what we just heard, I would like you to share a story about the nature and the landscape that you come from. Maybe a childhood memory, maybe how nature brings inspiration into your art. And we'll start all over there at the back far, and state your name and the country that you represent and start. Okay, everybody had a chance to think about something that they want to share about the nature in the country that they came from. You want to start? You want to start? Go ahead. Name, country, and then we'll go through all of you and we'll let the press ask the questions afterwards. Please.
so I guess I go. We are from Albania, and I just wanted to share with all that we come from some beautiful mountains back in Kosovo. It's called Hoxha. It's such a beautiful nature. The air is so healthy, and we used to go there every summer with our family and stay for like 2 or 3 months, or maybe the whole summer. And it was just a lot of memories in us, and I just wanted to share with everyone that that's where we come from, and it's so beautiful, and hopefully one day everyone will get to see it.
Thank you so much. We're not going one by one? Okay, share a story. Let's go.
Hi everyone, I'm Monica from Lithuania. Probably you would know this little country, I hope so. I want to say that, Lithuania is really beautiful. We have loads of forests, loads of trees, but the main and the most beautiful thing is that we are free. We have our freedom around 30 years, but there's countries who are not so free at this time, and I think that this is more important at this point, and I hope that all of us, we could think about this at this point. So, Slava Ukraini.
Thank you very much. Yes. Please.
Hello everybody, we're Troltron X from Azerbaijan. And what I want to say about the nature in our country, it's like where we're born is like a mountainous place. It's Caucasus, and it's next to Georgia actually. It's the same nature, I guess. And there's like a lot of trees and a lot of mountains. It's all green, and there are like a lot of wild animals in there. And yeah, we love it, and I think we are the sons of nature, I guess, I would say.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Anybody wants to share a memory about playing music in nature or using nature as an inspiration, please? Yes.
Hello guys, I'm Dave, representing the Busker from Malta. The tiny island in the middle of the Mediterranean where everyone kind of misses on the map. But for us, definitely the sea is surrounding us, and wonderful memories of playing music on the beach, respecting the nature around us, the true essence of life itself, water. And once we're kind to our surroundings, we are kind to ourselves and our future. So thanks a lot.
Amazing. So we had forests, mountains, shores. Who else wants to share? Please.
Hello, we are Vesna from Czechia. And when you ask about a story from nature, I had to think of our very first song that actually I wrote 7 years ago. It started with 4 lines, and it was inspired by nature in Beskidi, which is an area in Moravia where the folklore tradition is still alive. And sometimes I'm really dazzled by the fact that something that is happening now, which is really great, it's for us very big opportunity to be part of this Eurovision family, started with just 4 lines of words and lyrics, and now we're here with all of you, and we're so grateful. So I think this reminds me that every small step that we do, that we think, maybe it's not gonna bring a consequence, it can create a big impact.
Thank you. Can we hear those 4 lines?
One, two, okay. It's děcko sa nám narodilo, v krčmě boží zaslavilo. Není to děcko, ale vesna, co nás přišla včel rozesmať. So these are the 4 lines.
Yes, anyone else would like to share a story about inspiration, nature, sustainability, the future of our planet? Yes, please.
Hey, it's Big Jax from San Marino. Yes, of course. Of course, San Marino has this great mountain. It's like beautiful, very beautiful. But really, the environmental cause has always been part of our project. And one of the best memories I have is shooting a video in this amazing forest in Italy. With you know, we tried to bring attention to the deforestation issue with that video. So being here, being able to actually plant a tree today, really, I don't know. It's a full circle, so it's beautiful, and yeah, it goes back to some years ago, and it's a beautiful memory.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing.
Can we share a memory?
Hello, I'm from Letri, Croatia. Croatia is a beautiful country. Adriatic Sea, mountains, lakes, forests. It's really, really beautiful, and we have to, all of us, to do our best to keep it so beautiful and for the next generations, to keep it clean and green and healthy country for everybody.
Amen.
Hello, everybody. I'm from Georgia, and from where I come from, my country is known with its greenery and nature. And so I wanted to say that we also have this tradition of singing and planting, and it's a very special moment for me in these like holy grounds, because my country is very traditional and very religious. So it's a special moment for me, and I'm looking forward to planting a tree, because it's very beautiful that we take care of the nature and just plant and make it grow, you know, in the nature. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I'm Andres from Southern Lights, and we come from a small country called Latvia. Maybe you've heard of it. And yes, Latvia is, I don't know, maybe the most foresty country in Europe. It could be, maybe. I'm sorry, Monica. It is. And you know, I think every Latvian has a country house or something like that, and every Latvian has at least once in a lifetime planted a tree. It could be this beautiful thing that we are doing today, it's really special to us, and you know, we feel a real connection to the soil and to the planting of the tree, because as we heard today, it's something we do for our future and our children's future and for our planet. So very happy to be here.
Hello, we are Joe Karat from Slovenia, and first of all we would like to say that we are very happy and very honored to be with all of these it's very beautiful listening to everyone saying how beautiful their country is and their landscape is, and it is very true. Every country has the most beautiful landscape and the most special landscape, and let's keep it that way. So yeah, I would like to share a story because it is special to this band in a very similar environment to this, but the Slovenian version, the hillside. This band was, when we formed, we put ourselves in a small cottage for 10 days and just practiced and lived with each other in this small cramped space to kind of connect and be one with nature and ourselves. So here we have a new band. There's 37 countries here. It's gonna be a great, lovely story. Thank you all.
Does it work? Yes. Hi, I'm Blanca and I'm from Poland. I'm really grateful to be representing Poland, and I thank you all for coming. And I just wanted to say my story. I was always surrounded by nature. I grew up in a small town next to Szczecin in Poland, and my grandparents introduced me to taking care of the nature and just being around and, helping the world with the, just creating a beautiful, beautiful nature around us. And I just wanted to say that we have either mountains or we also have the sea, and Poland is a really, really beautiful country, and I invite you all to visit it because it's really amazing.
Hello, I am Connor from Ireland. I'm not sure if many of you have been to Ireland, but if you have, yeah? It's a beautiful country with beautiful greenery and amazing coastlines and countryside, and we've been very lucky because we've spent most of our childhood on the coastlines and growing up in nature in Ireland. So if any of you haven't been there, you should really come and visit because it's a very beautiful place. Thank you.
Yep. Hi everyone, I'm Malika. I come from a really small country called Estonia. And if we're talking Baltics here, then we have a population of 1.3 million of people. So it's really small country, and I think that we have more trees than people. And I'm really glad that it is like that. And yeah, as the Latvian band says, we all have a countryside house for a summer. And I was taking an inspiration from it because it's only you alone in the nature. So for me, it's the first time when I'm planting a tree. So it's really special. So thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Dvorchi from Ukraine. Glad to be here, seeing all your handsome and beautiful faces. I just want to say nature in Ukraine is a very big part of everyone's lives. We know that most people, if not everyone, usually visits, we have what we call the Carpathian Mountains, and it's just full of lush and beautiful forests and trees and, and the waters as well. So we just want to say nature is a huge part of, and should be a huge part of everyone's lives, and it's just like a peaceful getaway, and I think it's just like a positive thing that, that adds, positivity to your lives and your emotions as well. And we've been able to incorporate nature as well into some of our music, and I think Andrew can...
before full-scale invasion, we had a lot of touring around Ukraine. We saw different parts of Ukraine, like Odessa, the sea, fields of south part, mountains on the west part, and we were inspired from this. So I recorded a lot of sample of natures, the sea breeze, the wind in the forests, and we implemented in our album called Road, which we basically wrote on the way traveling around the Ukraine. So yeah, the sounds affect. The nature affects a lot on our creativity, but now our nature is very threatened by Russian bombs and is destroying. But we hope we will win soon, and then we're gonna plant new trees and get back life on our land.
So let's go through everybody. Did we have everybody share? How about Riley? Yeah.
Hey guys. So I'm Riley from Denmark, but I think I want to talk about the Faroe Islands, which is where I'm from. It's a really tiny country that is a part of Denmark. We're 50,000 people, and it's 18 islands that make up the country. And it's a very rugged sort of terrain, very rough. It's big mountains with rock. It's very mossy. And one of my biggest sources of inspiration is going on walks and hikes in the Faroese nature. It's very small, and somehow being in a really small place has led me to, or inspired me to dream bigger, because I was in a really small place. So that's really cool. And also, we don't really have any trees back home, so this is interesting to plant a tree.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Luke Black. I'm from Serbia. Serbia has a really beautiful nature that I haven't been exploring because I played video games all the time, but in
honesty, I like it.
In my late age, I guess, I got to see loads of things that I'm really proud of. But I would like to share a memory that I have when I was really young with my grandpa, because when I told him I really wanted to do music, he planted this really weird tree in the countryside. And as I progressed, I kind of watched the tree as well grow. So, but it's been really tough, and the music, it is tough as well. So the correlation between the tree and music is interesting. And I didn't do the dirty work back then. It was just my grandpa. But now I'm happy to do it myself.
Thank you so much. I think to what you said, everybody thinks about music, and if you think about trees as part of your art, you think about the importance of roots and knowing where you come from and where you build from. Anyone else wants to share with us before we, give it a try?
Okay. Hello, I am Blanca Paloma. I'm from Spain. I don't speak English very well, but
beautiful.
I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying to share with you my personal experience when I sing my song Eaya, because when I sing Eaya, I connect with my roots, my personal roots, my family roots, my country roots, and with this connect, I want with my voice, like a plant in your heart, a little tree. And I hope when I go to Liverpool with my song Eaya, plant a big heart forest in your heart and enjoy emotion, flamenco emotion, and thank you. Sorry.
Thank you everybody for sharing. And now, it's your turn, the journalists, to join in and ask questions, and the artists are waiting for you to ask questions. So please raise your hand, stand up, say your name, where are you from, and who are you referring your questions to, so we can begin. Everybody here, ears, use your voices. Go ahead, the journalist, ask questions from you. Who's gonna be brave enough to be the first journalist to ask a question? Go ahead, please. Yes, we have a microphone.
Yeah, hi. I have a question for Monica, the Lithuanian representative. This will be the second time when you are representing your country at Eurovision, because you've done that in the last decade as well. How does it feel different this time?
This time, I think I'm falling in love with Eurovision again. Yeah, I think that for me, it's more chill. I'm more enjoying. I'm happy that we're having loads of pre-parties, actually, because I can enjoy every single moment. And I hope I'm really connected with everything what Blanca told about her own song. So I'm really happy that my own song this time, I've written this song, and I can share some Lithuanian folk stuff in my song and with all Europe. So I think that this time it's more enjoying, more me, and yeah. So I'm happy to be here.
The microphone will pass along to the next brave journalist inquirer, right there.
All right, what the heck. I am with the Jewish News Syndicate, which is a syndicate service that goes out to America and to Israel. And I just want to tell all of you that I watched a lot of videos last night, like all of them, and I was blown away. It's my first time really, because I'm American and I'm not into Eurovision, but this was my first time actually watching. And I just think you all did a wonderful job, and I want to welcome you to Israel. Does anyone have particular thoughts about being here in Israel? What are your feelings? I'd love to know.
Thank you. And this is actually our first time in like we're outside of our own country. We didn't even visit any country before. So being in Israel at the first time, and it feels really, really good. It's just beautiful. We just see the what do you say, the seaside and this place, like the nature. It's just beautiful. We love it. It looks like in the movies, like yeah. You know, I actually had this view the other day. It was like the sunset and the ocean. I immediately thought like, and there's a hotel. I thought about Hotel California vibe. It was really, really good.
Thank you.
Can I add on to that?
Definitely.
So it's the first time for the whole band to be in Tel Aviv, but I visited Jerusalem a few years back, and I was just blown away by all the cultural differences and imprints of the history that you could see in this holy city. And I was thinking about there were so many different cultural and historical influences here, and yet people are united and they're living in harmony. So it is something very similar for our band, because we represent Czechia, but we come from different countries. And so I think this coherence and living in harmony and being united is a beautiful thing that you can see in one city, you can see in one country, and perhaps we could see in the whole world.
Yes. Microphone over there. Hang in the air. Just raise your head again. Yes.
Hello everyone, this is Ersin Parlak. I'm the head of media for San Marino RTV. We are so proud to send an Italian band from Robugiano, Florence, to the competition representing the nation with the 33,000 of population. Actually, if I can exceed my limit, I would like to point out something specific, because it's been so many years being involved in Eurovision. It's so proud, it's so nice to see so many faces, so many delegations, so many colleagues. With the fantastic invitation of Tali Eshkoli to Israel again. It's a big honor. And as many of you may know that I'm originally Turkish, and in a close past, unfortunately, a big disaster happened in my home country. We lost around 55,000 people, and this represents a huge, a big meaning, another meaning for me working and collaborating with a nation of 33,000 people. I just wanted to express my feeling, because as soon as this disaster happened, I think I'm the only Turkish citizen here. All the European and the world nations, they run to help. The first one was Israel, and Italy, Spain, Georgia, Armenia, all of them, Azerbaijan. So in the name of my nation, with the big sorrow that we still have, I would like to give the big thank you of my nation to all of you, to all my colleagues, because this all happened with the taxes, with the money of the public. So a big thank you in the name of my nation, and I'm really appreciating. Thank you so much.
Yes, over here.
Hi everyone, I'm Tal from Euromix, the Israeli Eurovision website. Sorry for my voice. And I have a question for Iru. You won Junior Eurovision in 2011. Can you find like some differences and similarities between your participations, like in the adult and the Eurovision, in the Junior Eurovision?
Thank you for the question, first of all. Yes, I remember Junior Eurovision so well when I participated on 2011 with my group called Candy. I miss my girls so much. First of all, that's the difference that I'm solo this year. And of course, when I was like 11, I won on my birthday, so that was like the best birthday ever. And it was such an amazing moment because I was like a very young and I could see everything like super colorfully, you know? And this year, I got to meet lots of other countries and cultures, and it's so amazing because I'm seeing Eurovision, like adult Eurovision, in a different perspective. So I'm here to just like catch it all, you know, and just like feel it all because I'm with so many amazing artists this year, so it's such an honor, and I'm super grateful that I got to represent my country, Georgia, for the second time this year for the adult Eurovision. Thank you so much.
Over there in the back. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. It's so great to see you guys. My name is Devin Adaremi. Sorry, I'm also losing my voice. My question is for Croatia's Let 3. So you have been extremely popular in Croatia, not just for your live performances, but also for your take on what's right, justice, right? So LGBT rights, women's rights, take against the Catholic Church, conservative politics. You're now planting trees. So when you combine that, historically you've combined these expressions with very strong visual artistry. What would be your take on climate change? Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Thank you for the question. It's not so easy to answer it, but we are always for freedom, for love, for better life to anyone. We don't make a difference between anybody. There's no, in our world, in our minds, in our expression, there's no races, there's no sexual orientations. We are all the same. We are the people, and that's our target. Our target is to kill stupidity. Yeah. Our target is to make a world a better place for anyone, for everyone, everywhere, and every time. I think it's something like that. Sorry for my English, I'm not so good in that, and I'm maybe a little bit tensing about it. Okay.
We have time for a couple more questions. Yes, right here in the front.
Hey, Chacha from Euromix. My question is for Luke Black. You told us in the interview in Sweden that your father always wanted you to come to Israel. Can you explain the connection to the country?
Hi, thank you. Yeah, my dad is a really religious person, and for him it like was really important to visit Jerusalem, and I guess absorb all the energy of the holy place at that moment. And I wanted to come to the party city, Tel Aviv. And then, yeah, that's where we are different, but you know, it's it's really, I mean, I definitely plan on connecting both worlds and traveling with him to Jerusalem as soon as possible.
Tell us when. Thank you.
Well, I can help you. You can tell him that your hotel was very close to where Jonah, the prophet, got onto a boat, and I'll give you a few stories, and you can stay only in Tel Aviv if you don't want to travel, but I will help you with that. Yes, another question. Yes, right here. כן? למה לא? יש מיקרופון, תשאלי.
I have a question for Albina and Kilbendi family. This year in the Albania national final, the audience for the first time chose the representative, and also in this year's semi-final, only the audience chose who will qualify. What do you think of this new method of letting the audience choose?
So I think it's not the only Blanca is not the only one trying on English, because and me, I'm not really good English, so they saw my sister will translate for me. Sorry. Atëherë unë mendoj që vendimi më I mirë është që publiku gjithmonë me zgjedh këngën fituese, sepse populli është ai që I mbon artistat, janë fansat ata që I ngritin, I mbajnë lart artistat së bashku me punën e tyre, kështu që mendoj që vendimi më I mirë ka qenë që populli me votu dhe neve na deshi populli dhe jemi ku jemi sot.
So she's saying that basically, thank you for the question, first of all. And she's saying that, yes, we think that the best choice that Albania made this year is letting the people choose who their representative for Albania in Eurovision will be. And she's saying that it's the people who keeps the artist up, and it's the people who, the fans who will lead the artist up to the top. So yeah, that was the best choice for Albania, and we're so thankful because the people loved us, and because of them we are here right now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any more questions from the audience? Questions from the artists to other artists? Yeah, let's break the mold. Let's do this differently. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, thank you very much, everybody, for your questions. Thank you for the honest answers. And now I'd like to invite Ms. Karine Bolton again, Director of International Relations from KKLJ&F, to read the Planter's Prayer.
This is a prayer that we always read before we plant the trees. And like I said before, I would like it if all of you would say your prayer in your heart. Hold on one moment. Vika? One moment, sorry. Technical difficulty, it's in French. And as good as my French, you don't want to hear the prayer in French.
Maybe a song in the middle?
All right, I got it.
Good? Very good.
The what? Yes. So one of the notes that I would like to mention, where you're going to be planting, this is actually part of a rehabilitation project. This area, we had a large fire, and so you will be helping to regenerate the forest here, and so we are, thank you for that. All right, Heavenly Father, Thou who built Zion and Jerusalem, take pleasure in Thy land, bestow upon it of Thy goodness and Thy grace. Give dew for a blessing, and cause benefit rain to fall in their season, to satiate the mountains of Israel and her valleys, and to water thereon every plant and tree. And these saplings which we plant before this day, make their roots deep and wide their crown, that they may blossom forth in grace amongst the trees in Israel for good and for beauty. Strengthen the hands of all of our brethren who toil to receive the sacred soil and make fruitful its ways. Bless, O Lord, their might, and may the work of their hands find favor before Thee. Look down from Thy holy habitation from heaven and bless this land so that it may flow again with milk and honey. Amen. And stage when you plant your tree, say your prayer, and thank you again for being here.
Thank you so much for those words. We in Keren Kayemet Israel Jewish National Fund that supported us in order to make this day unforgettable planned an amazing activity for you here in the forest, activity that has become a tradition. This is the 4th time that we and Kakal are inviting each and every one of you to plant a tree, and this tree that you will be planting today will be yours forever. And will give you another reason to return to Israel for a 2nd and a 3rd and a 4th, and visit anytime you want that exact tree that you will plant today. So please join us. We would like to give you all a call to approach. Yes, so yeah, you can stand up. All of you, we can join us as a crowd. And of course, this is a photo opportunity, so there'll be a cameraman asking you to look at the lens. Please participate.
היי חברים, מה
Play
שלומכם?
along.
אנחנו כרגע הולכים בעצם לנטוע את העצים יחד עם האומנים. אנחנו נעבור ללייב באינסטגרם, אז כל מי שעוקב אחרינו באינסטגרם מוזמן להצטרף ללייב. מי שלא יכול להגיע לאפליקציה של האינסטגרם, לחפש euromix.co.il ואנחנו נהיה שם. תודה רבה שהייתם איתנו במסיבת עיתונאים. ביי ביי.